Hey, I'm Kwan from On Guard Jiu-Jitsu. This is my good friend Mike Creedle, and today we're going to talk about a detail that's going to make your cupping stronger for collar ties and arm drags and claw ride. So claw ride is a position where I'm usually just achieved an arm drag, or maybe I put my opponent in the turtle, and then I'm going to grab his shoulder / trap area here, okay? So I actually saw this from, I believe it was Bubba Jenkins, who's a really awesome wrestler, and he showed that if you grab by the neck here with your fingers, it's not as tight as when you tuck your thumb in and grab. So I found this, at first it feels kind of awkward, but I found this to be a really great detail because it really closes that space in here. And I'll talk in a second why it also is really good. Let's say I get in here in the claw ride position. If Mike starts to roll away, I can obviously use this position to achieve the back position, right? So anytime that I'm using this claw grip, I'm trying to practice tucking my thumb in now because, Mike, tell me, if I grab you like this, I feel like I'm grabbing Mike with my fingers, but when I grab here, when I tuck in my thumb, I feel like I'm actually it's almost starting to choke a little bit too, but I'm able to use my palm as the part that's cupping as opposed to my fingers, right? So another example of this grip, let's say I'm just collar tying Mike, right? If I collar tie him or on this side like this is how I've always done it, right? Usually around the top of the head and breaking his posture down, but I'm using my fingers, right? Now if I tuck my thumb in, when I go to collar drag Mike, it feels a lot stronger, and it's my palm that's actually connecting with him more than my fingers. So in a way, when I do this grip, I almost feel like I'm grabbing him more with my whole arm. When I grab with my palm and my fingers, I feel like it's like the strength of my hand almost, right? So I have a lot more pulling power. And the same thing if I'm doing an arm drag. Whereas if I pull him like this, or I get his arm a little bit rotated, if I grab with my fingers, it's great, it's still really effective. But if I go in with my palm, I feel like now my arm is like a strong hook. And instead of getting, pulling with this part of my hand, I'm pulling with my palm. And as a result, my whole arm is kind of thrown into the mix. So play with it a little bit, and one more time with the claw ride. Play with it, tell me what you think. Here, grabbing with my thumb tucked inside like this, I feel like it's a lot tighter in here as opposed to trying to wrap my fingers around, then there's going to be that open space in there. All right? Thanks a lot, guys.